Let's talk about episode 40 of Cho-z! So for this video, we're going to be talking about episode 40 of Cho-z, and I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. So, we got an updated opening, so they changed up the CGI for the bays that they used in everything. So this time, when AIGA's falling, he doesn't grab Z Achilles, he grabs Cho-z Achilles. And the part where he's surrounded by bays, and then after he grabs his bay, it's actually Achilles. Now the cool thing is, where the song sort of like the beat drops for it, we see that Volt's there, along with his Valkyrie bay, and we also see KITT, Lopez, and Free. We didn't see KITT Lopez is right there, he's falling down then after he goes to Free. And we also see Kurenai. Now this sort of confirms what I was thinking, since the last bit of episodes will most likely be sort of like this big Cho-z tournament. Sort of like what we've seen previously with usually any final arc of the season for Beyblade. So it starts out with KITT flying, and he basically wants to challenge AIGA since he saw his match with Hearts. And it's really cool, you actually see their auras flaring up and everything. So get a little bit of backstory to KITT. So KITT before did not have the expand frame. He was battling against Volt and he actually lost. And Volt helped him get up, because that's why we saw in the preview for the last episode, the last preview, well, the preview before anyways, we saw KITT was sad and whatever, it's because he lost and Volt was cheering him up. We also see that he was training with Free de la Hoya, which I don't think he talks at all. I was saying, I believe he's just like a small cameo. He's basically trying to train like Free. So Free is moving boulders, so is he. So KITT goes to AIGA's dad, and he's able to actually construct the expand frame for Air Knight. Now this is a little bit funny, and I'll mention this because a lot of people like rag on AIGA for having the same launch as Volt and whatever, but like, again, a lot of people don't understand how like animation works and bank animation, because KITT Lopez's launch is legit. Volt's like the same bank that Volt had in Cho-z, just changed up for KITT. That's the same thing with AIGA. I don't care for his launch and whatever, he'll probably change up his launch later on. I just found that was funny. It's a similar case for a lot of bladers like Toka-Oya. I believe he actually uses, what was it, the season 1 of Volt's launch, or the evolutions of Volt's launch. But yeah, I figured just to mention that. And first match, he dominates AIGA. This is what he does. His Air Knight flies up in the air. Flies up, it soars, and then after it lands on the stadium. So basically outspins him. The next round he creates a barrier, and then after he goes around, they both unleash their avatars, and both of the bays are gonna drop out. But then after Air Knight, in a split second, is able to lift itself like high up, and Achilles was the first to land out of the stadium, so he beats AIGA. What's really cool actually too is that the next episode, which is what I predicted since I saw the episode title, I think it was like Demon Lord or whatever versus God or something like that. And I said it's okay, that's probably gonna be Hades versus Phoenix, and it is. We see that it's 5 versus Hearts, and we see, I guess, a flashback when they were younger, which is weird. Wasn't 5 stated to be in the I don't know, or God or something like that, an immortal? So it's 5 versus Hearts. They're both very excited and pumped up, and you can see using Dead Gravity on the end on Black Revive Phoenix. My theory is this: it's gonna be the next episode. Probably gonna see some side stuff with AIGA training, since I don't know, he keeps on losing, so he's gotta do something. And we're gonna see 5 versus Hearts. I guess they have some sort of sibling rivalry, and maybe at the end they're going to combine their efforts and make Dead Phoenix. Or what could happen, I think maybe Dead Hades could maybe break Revive Phoenix, and then after he makes his own Dead Phoenix bay, or maybe both their bays break in the battle and that's how they make Dead Phoenix, something like that, because otherwise, you know, why else would we have Dead Phoenix like that? Overall, the episode was really good. There's also some, it's not sort of like this just like weird scaling where it's just like the next character that comes will just be stronger than the last one. It's like, even though AIGA's got this new bay, he still can't always win all his matches. Like, he beats Kurenai, but you can still see, like, he actually has to learn the stuff that he's doing, and he has to train. So what we have now is Air Knight and Cho-z Achilles, and since I'm probably going to be doing this all in one take, we're going to be doing a battle in our stadium, which, by the way, we did a video, and it was thanks to Director Lights for actually sending us the stadium that we paid for. We're about to actually do the battles from the anime, and the cool thing, too, is that my Air Knight actually has the red level chip. Oh, man. I was actually going to do a separate battle video. I probably will, but let's just try it out. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, no! Achilles! Hey, I guess that's one of the first battles done. Yeah, he wins with a there's no burst actually, which I think kind of makes sense with the Beyblade Air Knight is. Like, I don't really think it would make any sense if there was a burst, per se. So, there we go. Alright, well, I have to get the parts anyways. Yeah, Air Knight is so cool. So, let me just find the stuff, and then after I'll see if I can actually knock out Air Knight. Alright, Air Knight. Alright, let's try Cho-z Achilles on its tallest height. Oh, it's so cool. It's like we actually have an anime stadium. Oh! I think Air Knight's outlasting it kind of makes sense, because with KITT's strategy, he's not trying to get hit by AIGA, since AIGA's pretty powerful. So he sort of just kind of like dodges and kind of actually like uses the air around Air Knight to push away Achilles, which I thought was pretty cool. So let's try to do another round. Alright, ooh, alright. So let me try to actually do a hard Cho-z launch and have Achilles in its balance mode shortest height. So 3, 2, 1, go shoot. So my actual thought, I think the week after this one is gonna probably be the birth of Dead Phoenix, because 41 is Hearts versus 5, so that means 42 has to be the birth of Dead Phoenix. Ooh. Achilles. Lost. Now let's try, we're gonna try one more match. Achilles, don't fail me! Oh! So I actually want to do a full session on this, but because, you know, we're just trying to base it off the episode, and because it's a little bit of a review, I'll save a full session for later. Whoa. How's he gonna outlast it? Few hits. It's gotta be Air Knight. Hey, there we go. Last second Air Knight. Alright, so this video gets at least bare minimum, at least 300 likes. I will do a sequel where it's Cho-z Achilles versus Air Knight in this stadium. Not gonna do a regular base stadium, in this awesome stadium. Make sure to check out our actual video that we showed off the stadium for like 20 minutes, I'm pretty sure. It's one of our latest videos. As well, tell me in the comment section below, what do you think of the development of AIGA, and what do you think of KITT? Do you like him? Do you not like him? What are your thoughts on his Bay? And yeah, I want to get a little bit of a discussion going. Stay tuned for more. We have a lot of stuff coming. Actually, I've got the full random booster finally, so I'll probably do a video on that pretty soon. And for now, like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.